Hi, kitty. You want to do a quick check with me on YouTube and Twitch? Problem with having like a huge lurker community is you can never be sure there are people watching. There are people watching. They're the quiet types. I hope you all are having a nice restful time. Check. Hey, Graybeard. I appreciate it. How are you doing? You don't have to answer that if you're comfortable lurking. I think most people are just worn out. The American audience gets a 3-day weekend. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond the East End, just north of Velladina. All the way over there. Not too bad. Working again, excited for the 3-day weekend. Yeah. I always feel like 3 days is the ideal time for a weekend. I need 1 day to get chores done, 1 day to party, and 1 day to recover. I haven't figured out which day is used for what yet. I'll have to figure that out. It should be every weekend. It really should be. I think the main reason employers are opposed to 3-day weekends is that would give you enough time to find a better solution. Not to be entirely pessimistic, but I think starvation and exhaustion is the primary reason why people can't succeed otherwise. I mean, I'm out here trying to be a content creator. Because basically, this is the only thing I can do without exhausting myself. Alright, I'll fight you. Like, I tried other routes, you know, making video games myself. It wasn't too bad. But, you know, actually putting forth a real effort. Instead of just playing video games, just did not pan out. Friday would roll around and I'd be too exhausted to work on my game. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready. In the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us or worse. Upon reconnoitering Castrum Velladina, several cutscenes will play in sequence. We won't make it to Kugane today. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yeah, let's do it. Got like an hour and a half. We should be good.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
How far in am I? Very, very far. This is like the 60th live stream. We're like 500 quests into the game. Let's see. This is still technically the free trial. So we are at the very start of Stormblood. And let's see. Put out 10 12-hour movies, give or take. I'd say some of them fell a little short. So somewhere under 120 hours in.
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
In terms of getting a bang for your buck, you really can't beat Final Fantasy XIV as far as MMOs go.
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Relga's Reach.
$120 hours in and still free? You're sold? Yeah.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
Unless you've played before. Which is kind of weird. Like, I bought the collector's edition like 1,000 years ago. When the game first came out. And for some reason, it's not free for me. They're like, you bought it. Obviously, you need to pay the subscription fee for the first 3 expansions. And I'm like, that's kind of rude. But for new players, it's free.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Yeah, you like that anyone who wants to try the game out can play the content through level 80 for free? And I'm sticking to, like, the main story quest. There's so many other things you can do for free.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You're gonna have to check it out. It's a good one. It's currently my favorite MMO.
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
Although I do like the idea of WoW Hardcore Classic.
You're no kin of mine!
Thought of playing this game hardcore, but I would have died in the first expansion. It's embarrassing because, for the most part, it's super, super easy.
Meffred! Hells take you!
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Zenos!
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty.
Please run!
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Oh, dang.
Your shoulder!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Show them how ninjas do? Will do, Ada. You have a good sleep.
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
This is the
I
long
fear you're
cutscene.
right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Man, you have no idea. So, one recommendation, if you're thinking of picking up Final Fantasy XIV for the first time, the story is a huge draw. Do not, skip through any text. Read everything. Pay attention to everything. At least for the first time through. Because otherwise, the game can get really frustrating. It doesn't do a lot of fetch quests like World of Warcraft does, where it's I need 5 walrus tusks. I need 5 chicken legs. Pointless quests that don't mean anything from characters you'll never see again. This one is basically a book, but it's really well written. Honestly, I think it's got the best story of any game I've ever played. And there's just so much of it. But if you're the type that's I don't want the cutscenes to save me from the action, this game might not be for you in that case. Because the story is the real draw here. The story, the community. Gods help us, they're killing everyone. I got you, fam.
It's all over now.
Get splashed on. The gameplay was what kept you coming back to the game for months. You only started to have an appreciation for the storyline during the Endwalker DLC? Wow. Yeah, I never would have made it. Well, I have never made it to the Endwalker DLC. should keep moving. Reinforcements are on the way. Spread the word. Found nothing for it but to fight. Alright. So, like, the gameplay isn't bad. But for the most part, for most of the game, like, the biggest problem it has is that fights don't really matter that much. Like, you can lose occasionally, but a lot of the time it's impossible. Those monsters, these people had surrendered. It's not too late for the others, we must hurry.
For the glory of the flames!
Like, the game's kind of designed so that everyone can experience the main story. And so in that regard, main story-wise, they need it so, like, there's no real challenge. Not much of one, at least. Occasionally you need to pay attention to what's going on the ground. But aside from that, it's really flashy, and it might feel like you're doing a lot. But in reality, They took Lise and the others deep inside. You got it. Are you guys coming? Thank you. The skulls. Get help, Rog.
Rebel skull!
Wait until you get
What
to
took you so long?
Wait until you get to the more content. You'll see the mechanics are different and more challenging. Yeah, that is true. It gets progressively harder as you go. I've noticed that. And there's also, like, endgame content and, like, difficult things besides that. Like, you can do Palace of the Dead, Savage Raids, things like that. So there is, like, challenge if you go looking for it, but in the main story, so far, not so bad.
Alphano, I need your help! My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you You will entertain me, will you not?
Or if they're going to do the Final Fantasy thing where, like, this is an impossible fight to win. But, you know, you have to do it anyway. Like, if they give you one of those, just give me a cutscene. Ooh. Seven hells, not even Father could do that.
Give me something to remember.
You yet stand, mayhap you have potential. Got a hell frog too. Get frogs. Oh god.
Don't stop now.
This feels like one of those fights that I can easily lose, but just might not. Okay. Just have to stand in the right place at the right time. That didn't feel like it. I landed on my spurs.
Pathetic.
Preordained outcome? Yeah, Final Fantasies love that. But to be fair, I've killed a lot of gods. Somebody's got to stop me at some point. Getting a little full of myself.
Seven hells.
Smart choice, Raubon.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay, there has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lad? To best the likes of you, Zenos is not what I took him to be.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
You just want me to put the sternum back in there?
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Y'all like my ninja outfit? Want something breezy, but like full of movement for desert ninja stuff. I feel like this is what a desert ninja would look like. At least if I were a desert ninja. You did well, old. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts.